Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri Tigers, where we are anticipating quite a clash on Faroe Field today. The Tigers will get this season underway as toe meets leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Groupers offense will go on the attack first. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more.
There he goes. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. The Groupers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Quarterback on the keeper. And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Racing to the right. Touchdown, Missouri! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. Turning on the Jets. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. He's up to 55 yards for him on the ground now. What a first quarter for this guy. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. This quarterback part of their running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Missouri's offense will have its first possession of the game. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, David.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player. And I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season. But this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches and let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Now on the option. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Kelly. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Split backs here. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Groupers trying to find Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the back. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch in stride inside the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. On the option. Now the toss. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The run to the left. Almost got to the sticks on 3rd down. Able to pick up 6, but they're looking at a 4th and 1. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's made 1 already, and this one ought to be caked from 21 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He'll toss it. He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line, and the running game making its presence felt. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. Missouri comes to the line with another 1st down. Leaves it with the back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Rides the back on the option, the give. Slams into the pile, he'll get 1 to the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. And the groupers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch inside his 40. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Hardy. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. The throw. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. This offense is scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll operate out of split backs. The give on the option. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The groupers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Manning. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Hardy. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. In the red area, it's Hardy. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry.
Touchdown, Missouri! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target, then make the big play, get the touchdown.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. The give to the right. Breaks into the open. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the groupers racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down. Under fire. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The groupers will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Touchdown, Tigers! Special teams proving to be special. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, the running back has it. Absolutely
Eat up in the backfield. Guys, I'm sorry about the commentator. I swear I'll turn them off next game. Can he get another turn for 6? Let's see.
He'll field the punt.
He's down around the 34, 29 seconds left to go.
Great place to start for this offense. Looking to throw on first down.
Bo is going to run the ball. At down, Bo Priblio is down at the 121-yard line.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Norfleet, touchdown.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
41-3.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has
42-3 now.
Not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense.
And this to tell you guys, this is on Heisman too. It's just a bad team I'm playing. You won't see a lot of this after this game. They're looking to get a touchdown on the board. And he absolutely gets eat up in the backfield. And that's the end of the second. And I think Mizzou gets the ball. Begin this third quarter. He's looking to get down at the 23-yard line. Mizzou is cooking up. Is Hardy gonna get 6? He's down around the 12-yard line. Hardy is cooking up on catches and returns.
Trying to cash in on a red zone trip. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Hauls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Manning. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Gonna look downfield again. He's got it on the run. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Missouri!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Peterson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The groupers can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. It's caught downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Catch in the middle. It's Parrish. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the groupers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Goes to the option. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He'll pull it on the read. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gives it on the option. He was trying to reach the sticks, but he doesn't quite make it down at the 23. It's 4th down. And the groupers will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Powers through. He's piled up 87 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. On the move. Oh, what a cut! He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. On 1st and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's... Good job corralling that football, but he couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it'll be a safety.
Yeah, and sometimes you get confused and you get lost where you're out of the field, but not that far. And I don't know how to explain this. I would love to give you words and break this down and be like, this is what he was thinking. I don't know what he was thinking.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Running back searching for a hole. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. One final play before the end of the quarter with the run on first and goal. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking for a crease, it's Hardy. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a...
Sneaks into the end zone.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to pass. It's Wicks. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets away. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Groupers with the 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got out of trouble and throws. The short hands. It's Sheffield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
That roughing call probably stems from frustration, as this guy has cut them into pieces. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Under fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the tailback. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The option look. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. On the ground, it's Hardy. Turning it on! They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to the big tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Single back formation, and they give it to him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Horn. Plucks it out of the air. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. It's the fake, and he wants to throw. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. From the 22 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They give it to him again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Missouri wants to go fast. Wants to throw on 3rd. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Even with this lead, they're going to toss it again. Floating away. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. He waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over.